What's up, Tesla fans? Wanted to do a video talking about this SEC investigation and the case. Actually, not just the investigation. It's the case that SEC charged Elon Musk 2 days ago, and then Tesla's stock tanked. And I wanted to get a video out there to let people know my thoughts. As you guys know, I own Tesla Model 3, which I love, and I'm also a Tesla investor. So from an investor standpoint, um, I'm not really sure why SEC would do. I mean, probably I think I know why the SEC wanted to charge Elon Musk, but I think the larger question that I'm asking myself is is this benefiting the shareholders? Because if the whole premise of the SEC charging Elon Musk is that this should benefit the shareholders by keeping the wrong people out of the executive suite at Tesla, then I don't know if that it does that, if it meets that goal. Probably the larger goal that they have is to be the cop at the corner. I was reading a Wall Street Journal article, and then I think Business Insider article on their take on why the SEC would want to do that, would want to charge Elon Musk with fraud. Probably the reason is that they want to set a precedent that people should not be reckless. If you're in the executive suite, you should take more care, and you should take more care about what you put out there in the media, especially with social media. If you are tweeting, then you should be careful of how you tweet and what you tweet, and probably just wanna scare people a little bit, so that they're more careful in the future. Probably that's the goal, because it's not helping the Tesla shareholders. I mean, as all of us know, that it's very difficult to separate Elon Musk from Tesla or Tesla from Elon Musk, because Tesla is essentially Elon Musk's brainchild. Tesla would not be where it is without Elon Musk. It would, I mean, he's there. He's almost a chief engineer. He doesn't hold the title at Tesla, but he's the designer. He's the he's the engineer. He has a pretty good team, but then he's the one who has the vision. He's the one who comes up with the idea of how the Model 3 needs to look like, or what are the different functions and features that the Model 3 should have. And not just the Model 3, he's also doing a lot of product development with Tesla pickup and Tesla Semi, is very intricately involved, much more intricately involved relative to other CEOs of car companies. So taking Elon away from Tesla is really bad for Tesla. And if the SEC is doing this to help the shareholders out, so that the executive suite doesn't commit fraud, then they're not achieving their goal, because by taking out Elon from the executive suite, it would do the contrary. As you guys would know, I mean, there's a premium. There's the Elon premium on Tesla stock. The stock would not trade at 270, $300 without Elon. I don't know what the valuation would be. I mean, it's very difficult to put a number in there. Uh, but Tesla's brand would really be hurt, I think, number one. Number two is it would take away a visionary um, leader from Tesla, whose vision is really important and critical for not just Tesla in the short term, but also the electric vehicle industry in the long term. If Elon hadn't pushed Tesla, and if Tesla hasn't pushed the envelope, we would not have the Model 3 today. Because I've seen all these other cars that other manufacturers are coming out with, or the only one, I guess, I'll give some credit to Jaguar here. The only one that I kind of felt like had probably the potential of even competing with a Tesla car was Jaguar I-Pace. Everyone else is doing a horrible job, I feel, or probably are not paying attention to what people want. Um, the cars look ugly, and they don't have the technology that Model 3 or Tesla cars have. So frankly speaking, I don't think this lawsuit, and if Elon gets convicted here, benefits the Tesla shareholder. So it doesn't achieve the goal that the SEC might want to achieve here. And I also somehow feel like this might be politically motivated a little bit, but don't want to touch on that in this video. Just wanted to get my thought out there about what I think about this lawsuit. The other thing I noticed, and for you guys who want to know more about this lawsuit, just go and read that the charge sheet or the complaint document that the SEC filed with the U.S. District Court, the U.S. District Court of New York. Just take a look at it. It's a pretty small, I mean, relatively small. It's a 23-page document. Just read the whole complaint over, and you will find that yes, probably Elon was a little reckless and should have been more careful, but you know, he didn't come across as the guy who was committing fraud. I mean, he didn't make any money off it. He probably was just pissed off at short sellers and shouldn't have taken that out on Twitter. But probably that's what he did. And I'm not defending what he did. I'm not defending the tweet that he sent out. I think that was not the right thing to do, especially at this critical time in Tesla's history, where Model 3 is achieving mass production and Tesla is going to be profitable this quarter and next quarter. So it was not a smart thing to do. But having said that, I don't think that the intention was to commit fraud. If you read the whole charge, if you read all the, there's a lot of backstory to it. There's a lot of conversation going on that we did not know about before. If you so go ahead and read that complaint document that the SEC put out, and when you read it, you'll be like, this case is probably a pretty weak case for the SEC. There are folks out there who are on the other side and they think that this is a slam dunk case for the SEC. I'm not an attorney, but given how this is going, and if given the facts of the matter here, I do not think he was trying to commit fraud, and I don't think that's why this is a strong case for SEC to win. I think Elon will probably win, and he'll probably be okay. There might be a small fine here that Elon or like Tesla was not a defendant in the case, so Tesla is not you know probably going to have to pay anything here. But maybe Elon will have to pay a fine, and then it'll be probably like a slap on the wrist, and he'll probably get away with it. But for it's a lesson for him for the future to be more careful about these things. I love the kind of communication that he has with his fans, with lots of Tesla enthusiasts and EV enthusiasts. But it was probably not a smart thing to do to send that tweet out, and he'll probably not do it again. But I don't think SEC has a strong case here. I think they have a pretty weak case, and it'll take some more time to figure this out. The other thing I noticed was, and I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this, was the SEC demanded jury trial. When I spoke to my one of my friends who's an attorney, I mean, he's not a litigation attorney, but he's an attorney, and I thought that his input here would be valuable. So I asked him, how would this go? And he said, no, it will go in front of an administrative judge, and the judge will decide. But I noticed in the complaint cover page it said jury trial demanded, and I found that interesting. I don't know why SEC demanded jury trial. I mean, those guys are pretty smart. Um, and if I think, uh, assuming what I think it is going to be, if actually a jury is going to be put together to kind of help judge this case, then probably Elon Musk will, it'll be better for him because a lot of people, he has celebrity status, and all of us, including myself, all YouTube bloggers and people in the media who love and adore his innovation are probably going to come out in his support and talk about all this and spread the word, basically. And when that happens, I mean, that's how juries get swayed, right? So I found it interesting that SEC would decide to do that. But I don't know why. Maybe they thought that Elon didn't have as many supporters. Maybe they thought that Elon is like a negative kind of celebrity, and people would try to screw him over. But I did not think that was a great move because I think Elon has a lot of good supporters who would support him and will try to swing jury towards him. So I found that interesting that they demanded jury trial. Anyways, that's something, that's a tidbit that I found. But yeah, go ahead and read that case and make up your own mind. I think the case is weak. I think this will blow over. The short term volatility is having on the stock, that's not good, especially given the fact that it's critical for Tesla right now to be there, and they're kind of there. You'll see the Q3 numbers. I'm really excited. The kind of deliveries they've been making, I'm really excited that they're probably going to be profitable this quarter, and shut up all the short sellers out there. So I'm really excited for that. I'm still loving my car. Like, I've driven 7,500 miles now. I just like randomly took a road trip this morning. So if you're waiting, just stay in the line and you will get your car and you'll love it. Until next time. Oh, I do not know how to stop.